there everybody, it is Tegan here again today, and if you didn't guess by the title of this video, I am going to be doing my December TBR, which I am very excited for. Now I know that I probably could have done a November wrap-up, but I actually didn't finish any books in the month of November. I started a few, but I didn't finish any because it was final exam time in school and I did not have a lot of time to read throughout the month of November. So I didn't finish any books, so I guess I could have filmed a video talking about that, but since I didn't finish any books, I decided I would just jump right into my December TBR. So that's what I'm going to be doing for you guys today. So I wouldn't say that my TBR is too ambitious, but I haven't read this much in a couple of months because of school, so I'm hoping I can get it all read. Along with the books that I'm going to be showing you, the physical copies of the books, I am also reading 2 ebooks on my phone, but they are ARC copies and I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you guys what they are, so I'm just going to tell you that I'll be reading 2 of those, and I will be putting up a review. One of the reviews will be going up on the 8th of December, which is really soon, and the other one will be going up sometime around the 31st of December. So, and those will both be on my blog, so you can look forward to those. However, I am going to get right into my TBR, and I'll tell you guys what I'm reading and why. So the first book that I'm going to be talking about today is actually one that I've already finished, and it was the first book that I read this month, and that is Eleanor Park by Rowell. I will get more into what I thought about this book and all that in my wrap-up, in my December wrap-up, but I'm just going to say it now. I loved this book. And I will be having a review going up on this book soon. But if you did not know, Eleanor Park is a contemporary, and it's about 2 people named Eleanor Park, and it's set in the 1980s, I believe. And it's basically just about, it's just a normal love story, but it's set in a really real way. So basically it's told in part by Eleanor and in part by Park. And it's just them becoming friends and falling in love, and it's such a cute book, and I loved it. And I will be letting you guys know more about it in my review and in my wrap-up at the end of the month. But yes, Eleanor Park was the first book on my TBR. The second book on my TBR for this month is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. This book I do have a dust jacket for, but it's actually on my shelf right now, and I was too lazy to get it off of my shelf, so you're just gonna have to look at the bare book for now. But as you guys probably know, I love Harry Potter. It's an amazing series. It's one of my favorites of all time, or it probably is my favorite of all time. And yeah, I've been rereading the series since last year on and off. I've been reading it in between books when I get the chance, and I am up to book number 5. I've actually already started it. This one, and I started it last month, and I'm about 180 pages in, and so I've got a bit more to go because this one is the longest of all the Harry Potter books, but I'm just excited to be reading it, and I am looking forward to hopefully getting to it. The next book on my TBR for the month of December is Attachments by Rowell, and I've actually already started this one as well, and I'm about 50 pages into it. As you can see, there is a bit of a trend here. A lot of the books that I am reading this month I've either already finished or I've already started, but I have a bit of a problem with starting books and then starting another book and then just having like 8 books that I'm halfway through or less or more, and I just need to get around to finishing off all those books. But this book is actually a new purchase, and it's another one based in the past. It's by the same author of Eleanor Park, and it's based in the past. It's based in 1999, and basically what it's about is there is an IT guy named Lincoln who pretty much his job is to spy on people, and he just looks at people's emails, and he ends up becoming really interested in these two people's emails, and their names are Beth and Jennifer, and he just becomes really interested in them, and instead of flagging them like he's supposed to, because people at the work are meant to have their own conversations, they're meant to only talk about work, he ends up falling in love with one of the people that is in this conversation, and I find that really interesting, and from what I've read so far, it's really good. And yeah, I'm just really excited to get more into this one. I actually ordered this one, Eleanor Park, and the next book that I'm going to be talking about on Book Depository last month, and so I've just been getting through them, and yes, I'm really enjoying it so far, and I will let you know how I feel about it at the end in my December wrap-up, so look forward to that. So, the fourth book that I will be talking about in this video is one that I'm actually really excited to read, and I don't know why it wasn't the first book that I read when I received my order from the Book Depository, but it is The Cuckoos Calling by Robert Galbraith, aka J.K. Rowling. Obviously, I love J.K. Rowling. She's one of my idols. She's who I look up to. She's who I aspire to be, and I don't know why I haven't read her Cormoran Strike series yet. I have no idea why. I love her writing. I'm ashamed of myself that I haven't read this series yet. And so I'm really hoping to get to this one this month. So I'm not really sure what this book is about. I know it's about a war veteran named Cormoran Strike, I'm pretty sure. And he's like a private investigator or detective or something along those lines. But that's pretty much all I know about the series, and I'm excited to go into it not knowing much. I also have the second book in this series, which is The Silkworm, and so if I end up finishing this one this month and I have some extra time, I might move on to The Silkworm. If not, I'll most likely be reading it next month. But yes, I am really excited to get into this one and just read some more J.K. Rowling, because I love J.K. Rowling, and like I said before, I have no idea why I did not read this book sooner, and I'm really, really hoping that I enjoy it, and I bet you I will, even though I know it's not the same genre, and I know it's an adult book. I'm pretty sure I'll enjoy it, because I just love J.K. Rowling's writing style, and yeah, so I'm just super excited to get into this book. Alright, and the last book, book number 5, on my December TBR is Resistance by Kayla Howarth. My friend's mom's friend, if you caught that, my friend's mom's friend wrote this book, Kayla Howarth, and this is the second book in the Institute series, and I've read the first book and I love the first book. I've also started this one, but I actually can't really remember what's happened because I read it a while ago, so I may end up restarting this one. And then my friend just gave me the third book in this series, and so I really want to finish this one so that I can get into that third book, which is called Defective. I'm pretty sure it's called Defectives, and so I'm really excited to get into that. And yeah, so basically what this series is all about is it is set in a world where there's these people with powers, and these people are called defective. They're sort of seen as bad, and as like, if you are one, then you get locked up in something called the Institute. And Alira, the main character in this story, her brother is a defective, and so they try and keep him out of the institute. And that's basically what the first book is about, is just staying low and trying to stay out of the institute, and things end up going a bit wrong. And yeah, so I'm really, really, really excited to start over this one and finish it up and get into the third book. And if I have time this month, I don't think I will, but if I do, I will most likely be reading the third book in this series, which, like I said, I'm pretty sure is called The Defectives. But yeah, that is my TBR for the month of December. I'm really excited to be reading all of these books, and who knows, I might have time to read some more, I might not, I have no idea, I never know, especially because I'm working a lot this month, I might just not have a lot of time to be reading. I'll definitely have more time than I did last month, and I'll definitely be finishing more books. But yeah, I'm just really super excited to be getting into these books, and I've got a really good TBR for this month, and I'm really excited. And I mean, I might not even stick to this TBR. I'm kind of bad at sticking to TBRs, so we'll see if I do, but maybe now that I've got it recorded here on the internet, I will try to stick to it a little bit better than I have done in past months. So I guess that is the end of this video. If you liked this video, you can give it a thumbs up, and I would really appreciate that. If you want to see more videos from me, you can hit the subscribe button down below to be told when I make a new video. And let me know what your TBRs are for this month, and if you have read any of the books that I talked about in this video, because I would love to know what you thought about them. And yeah, I'm Tegan, this is Bookwormia, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Hello there, everybody. My name is Tegan, and this is Bookwormia.